What's going on, everybody? Welcome to our live stream for March. Today's March 20th. We're doing this on a Thursday this time around. And thank you for all of you that are joining us. I already see a couple of people in the chats already kind of chatting away down below. So thank you all for joining. While we wait for a couple of people to kind of trickle in here and some of the stragglers to join, just want to make sure that you can hear and see me okay for today's live stream. We are live on YouTube as well as on Facebook and Instagram. So if you're joining us from any of those platforms, you're welcome to interact with us and get your questions answered. But let me know in the comments below if you can see and hear me okay before we jump in. We got someone from YouTube here from Bakersfield, and I think that's California, no? Someone from YouTube here. Kim Artman, really appreciate you all. I had the best support from Christian in the 3 tech calls. He was so helpful. Thank you for that. We'll definitely let Christian know. He's one of the embroidery tech support on our embroidery tech support team. Karina here from Los Angeles. Tricia. Ruben here from Philadelphia. Patricia Smith joining from Michigan. All right, so it seems like sound is good. Carol Dickerson here from Medford, Oregon. Okay, all right, awesome, great. So we got about 35, 40 people in here currently. As we wait for some of the others, I'm just gonna kind of jump into some of the things that we'll be talking about today. But before to kind of set some context, we will be talking about kind of how you can leverage hard surface, either hard surface printing, essentially, to kind of complement your embroidery services or to kind of add more value to your customers, and how you can bundle things together to kind of drive additional revenue for your custom apparel or decoration business in general. So I think hard surface is probably a little bit overlooked in a lot of cases. People maybe more associate that with promotional products, but a lot of times corporates and businesses have a need for that, as well as other verticals. And so certainly promo products is a huge vertical that has a lot of hard surface items, but certainly you can kind of think about how to pair that with the current services you do offer, whether that's embroidery, whether that's printing, to expand beyond just apparel, right? So, because we're really overall in the decoration business and decoration industry, so I want to make sure that people are maximizing their potential there. So that's kind of we'll kind of give some examples of how to bundle some of the items. And what are some of the kind of ways that you can bundle hard surface with your existing services? All right, so that's the kind of focus of today's topic. But before we get there, I wanted to mention a couple of things on some of the sales that we have going on. So because we are running a March Madness promo that's currently running. So if you are a basketball fan, or if you're not a basketball fan, either way, good opportunity to save some money here if you're looking to kind of invest further into your business. So I wanted to, got a couple of sales going on, but all part of the March Madness promo. We have our embroidery machines starting at just $79.95 with the EM1010. So the kind of the entry level 10 needle single head embroidery machine. You also get free shipping up to $1,500 across all of our embroidery machine models. So the bigger machine you buy, you can save upwards of $1,500 on those bigger machines, because they do cost quite a lot to ship depending on where you are. For a single head machine, you can probably save anywhere between $500 to $700 per single head unit. For the 2 to 3 heads and up, definitely will get near the $1,000 mark and up. So you're saving upwards of $1,500 if you purchase during the March Madness promo. And so that's kind of for our embroidery machines. We have a bunch of embroidery machines to choose from. As you know, we are the manufacturer, so we have the smaller EM1010 and the Creator, which is like an upgraded version of the EM1010, and then we have our kind of fully commercial machines, 15 to 20 needle, fully commercial machines with the MT1501, the Marquee, and so on and so forth. So if you're interested, contact one of our product specialists, and they'll be able to walk you through kind of what product will be the best fit for your needs, all right, and to fit within your overall budget. Okay, so that's for the embroidery machines. For the white toner transfer printer, white toner transfer and DTF printer, we do have some promos going on there as well. We're actually adding in a lot of things to the bundle to kind of give more value to people that are looking to get into white toner transfer printing. So one example is that we're giving you a free auto open 16 by 20 auto open heat press that's close to $1,000. I believe that's like $950 of value there. We're also giving away hard surface transfer paper, which right on the theme of today's conversation. We're doing hard surface transfer paper and the regular kind of AB two-step transfer paper for your regular garments and transfer on those soft fabric and soft surfaces. But we're giving 2 packs of paper with every white toner transfer machine purchase, both the AB transfer, the regular t-shirt transfers, as well as the hard surface transfers, which is today's conversation. And on top of that, the icing on the cake will also be giving free shipping. So up to $800, and that should pretty much cover all the continental U.S. Shipping for all the heat press, the printer, all of the supplies, everything. Free shipping for those bundle for that bundle as well. I believe that the price for that is $44.95. Yep, that is $44.95 right there on the screen. You get everything you need to get started: the software, the toners, the paper, as I mentioned, as well as the heat press, so you can transfer those designs to the soft or hard surfaces that you would want. All right, all that for $44.95 shipped, because it's free shipping for the March Madness sale. So if you're interested to kind of get your feet wet and kind of dip your toe in heat transfer printing, this would be a good option to get started there. All right. If you're ready to kind of go a next level up, we do have the Vision DTG/DTF printer. That's kind of a more robust commercial machine. We're running some good specials for that for March Madness as well. So that machine, I believe, goes for $13,995, so right under $14,000. Not only do you get the machine and all of the inks for you to get started, we're also including in the package a free Sonic Jet pre-treatment machine. So as some of you may or may not know, with direct-to-garment printing, you do need to pre-treat your shirts, and we have a machine that can automate that for you, target specific areas, and just kind of, spray using the machine rather than spraying by hand using a spray gun. So that is included for you in the package. Just that alone, if you buy that separately, is close to $4,000. So the Sonic Jet pre-treatment machine is included, as well as free shipping. So that can also save you, at least $800. On that purchase. So quite a lot of freebies in there, and the machine package is well priced at $13,995 shipped, so right under $14,000. And that's something that if you're looking to take your printings to the next level with direct to garment, faster speeds, and kind of more vibrant prints directly onto the garment, this would be kind of the machine for that. All right. And then I know that we didn't talk about our Revel DTF printers, but I just wanted to quickly mention, those are currently out of stock, but we are receiving a batch, I believe, towards the end of this month. So if you're kind of, the supplies are indeed limited ever since we got those DTF machines, they've been selling out. So the latest batch will come in towards the end of this month, arriving at our warehouse. And so if you're kind of looking to place orders with those, you might want to get in and contact our product specialist if you're looking to do like roll-to-roll DTF printing. They start at around so I think we're getting the 24-inch printers in by the end of this month. So those are around the $20,000 mark. They're $19.95. Comes with everything that you need to get started, and also has free shipping on those as well as part of the March Madness promo. So if you order before the end of the month, which is when the March Madness promo ends, you will be eligible for that free shipping as well. All right. So just wanted to kind of give a notice there on the fact that they are out of stock, but they're coming in. So if you're looking to pre-order in the next week or so, get in, because I do expect those to probably sell out within a couple of weeks. Also, once we get those in, because every time we get a batch of DTF printers, when we announce them, they usually sell out within a couple of weeks. Okay, so with that said, let's kind of we also have some shop promos, don't we? If you're looking for any sort of like supplies to add on for your business as well, you can go to shop.ricoma.com, and there's a bunch of promos there as well. Too many to list out all together, but if you go to shop.ricoma.com and you go to where's the section to go to for the March Madness sale? If you can just go to the top, I believe there's a sales section. Is there? So on the homepage on shop.ricoma.com, you have the March Madness promo. You can buy now and then look at all of the equipment there for March Madness. So we have a bunch of stuff like on heat presses, sewing machines, supplies. Even DTG inks are like 10% off. Mugs and tumblers, vinyl cutters. There's a bunch of stuff on there. And I believe even Ricoma, like digitizing software, is on sale on the website as well. So if you go to just again shop.ricoma.com, you can certainly check out all of the items that are on sale there. You can see the previous prices and then the sale prices. All right. All of the promos that I mentioned does end on March 31st, being the last day of March. So you get probably about a week and a half from now to kind of take advantage of all of those things. Okay, great. So let's kind of dive into today's topic about hard surface customization and how to expand your business using that. So by, I guess, just commenting down below, let me know if you are already doing any sort of hard surface, either sublimation or kind of hard surface transfers. My gut feeling is that a lot of embroiderers and kind of our audience here probably are overlooking that and are not doing that. But let me know if you are doing that, or you've done that before, or kind of what level of knowledge you have with hard surface transfers. Okay, so Joan Williams says not yet, but soon. Okay, so certainly this topic will be helpful for you for today's conversation. Anybody else that has experience with like sublimation or anything else? So while we get some of those answers, I kind of wanted to just let you know some of the benefits of hard surface, right? Because as with anything, the more you can customize in this industry, the more variety of offerings you can offer to your customers, the more you become a one-stop shop, right? And when customers certainly are looking to you for embroidery, and they might have many times, right? They might have other needs that are on the printing side. That's why we kind of tell people to try to become a one-stop shop, because the last thing you want is for your competitor to have both embroidery and printing, and they're able to do hard surface or sublimation, and they can also do embroidery, and now you kind of lose a competitive advantage with them being in a one-stop shop, down the block from you or in the same town, and then your customers can go to them for all of their needs instead of having to go to you for embroidery and go somewhere else for printing. You certainly lose that edge if you don't have that capability. And I guess to contrary to a lot of popular belief, heat transfer is actually quite easy. It's probably easier than embroidery to kind of get started in. Embroidery does have a learning curve, as some of you know, but certainly I feel that it's a much lower entry point in terms of for heat transfer, and that's why I say that sublimation and heat transfer is probably a little bit more easy. It's a lot easier to get into, and it's lower cost. And so a lot of people start out doing that and then expand to embroidery and other methods. But certainly, if you're doing embroidery, think about how you can implement and integrate kind of hard surface transfers and sublimation within your business so that you can be more well-rounded. I'll kind of give you some examples of that. So Kim Artman says minimal sublimation experience, and Carol here says I've only done Cricut. Okay, so which is kind of like heat transfer vinyl. So kind of along a similar vein, because you can certainly use vinyl on a lot of the heat transfer. But today I want to kind of show you what the capabilities of what white toner transfer can do on some hard surfaces. That's why we had that hard surface paper for you to kind of do that. All right. So okay, good to get some context on kind of the background of our audience today, but some of the obvious benefits that I wanted to kind of talk about with adding hard surface is that you can now create more bundles, right? And bundles does one of two things. Not only does it increase your average order value, because there's the customer is saving some money by ordering more. You're creating a bundle, and you're basically saying like, hey, this bundle includes XYZ, all of these different things. If they have if they feel that the bundle is saving them more money than buying the items separately, they might go with the bundle. And what you've just done is increase the average order value. Instead of ordering, say, $50, right, of order from you, if you created a bundle, that $50 might turn into $100, right? So you're increasing your average order value, which is one of the very hidden ways of scaling your business. It's not really just acquiring new customers all the time, but just increasing the average order value of each customer that you already have. So creating bundles is with hard surface is a good way to kind of mix that. The other thing that is beneficial with bundles is that it removes any friction in the customer's selection process. Because if you have a bunch of different items, say you have 20 different items that you can choose from. Oh, polo shirts, and you can embroider this in different colors, right? Like there's many variables that go into a customer's mind when thinking of what decision to make. And what typically happens is if you make it so overwhelming that there's a lot of choices, that creates friction in the buying process. By bundling something, you remove a part of that friction and you make it much more convenient and easy for the customer to transact with you. Because if you imagine, instead of saying, oh, I have 20 different items, like which one do you want? If you just pre-package them into pre-packaged bundles, and you say like, hey, I have like 5 bundles for you to choose from, you just decrease that mental kind of selection process down from 20 to 5. Right, and you can reduce it even further with even simpler packages. So that's why companies employ this method all the time. When you go to like a fast food chain, that's why you have like these numbered meals, right? You don't see all these different selections on an a la carte basis. You see them pre-packaged with everything included, and it kind of lays it out very clearly. You do that so that you can increase the average order value, which I mentioned before, which is the first benefit. And the second benefit is just makes it easy. It limits my choices so that I don't have to think. And the less I have to think, the more, the easier it is for me to transact. The harder it is that you make me kind of jump through hoops and have to, think about colors and size and what do I want and where do I want it. The more decisions I have to make, and I get decision fatigue, and I don't want to, subconsciously, psychologically, you're disincentivized to move forward with the process. So I hope that makes sense. Those are the kind of start off to give some context as to why bundling is so powerful. All right, and then some examples of kind of promo items that I wanted to share with you guys to kind of give you an idea of what type of items you can bundle. Kind of get your wheels turning as to kind of what items you can bundle. I have a bunch of stuff in front of me. I guess I'll just kind of show some items to get you thinking, right? But you know, hard surface. The most obvious things that comes to mind with hard surface is probably like mugs and tumblers, right? So I have this right here. This is done via sublimation with our Luminaris 200 wide toner transfer printer, which can also do sublimation if you have the sublimation kit, which is an optional add-on. This is done with that using the sublimation kit. And you can see, you can easily add this into like a corporate bundle, right? Like you can, you know, people that, corporate customers that might want polo shirts and maybe some hats, you can create a bundle with mugs or tumblers in there that can create like a, corporate bundle for those corporate clients. And instead of having them pick and choose, oh, I want polo shirts, I want hats, I want mugs, you can have everything packaged in a bundle that increases your average order value, and it makes it more convenient for them to choose from. And especially for like corporate clients, the larger corporation you go to, like the larger type of clientele that you get, the less they want to think. Like they don't have time to pick and choose all of these items. If you just make it easy, this is already prepackaged. You get polo shirts, you get hats, you get tumblers, and that's because they want that for their employees or for clients or whatever the case is. You can already prepackage that, and it's very easy. Or even like pens, right? Like people do like pens or phone cases. So like those corporate level gifts. You can do that with a prepackaged bundle for that type of client. All right. Also showing you here that we have kind of like these koozies that you can sublimate onto. There's also like, it can be for corporate, it could be for like personalization. These are certainly things that you can also do, right? Personalized koozies. I also have another koozie here that's without a mug. So you can see that you can easily sublimate a custom design on koozies. Some other hard surface that I wanted to show you, like this one is done through a hard surface transfer paper. I don't know if you can see that, but this is done through hard surface transfer paper with the Luminaris 200 wide toner transfer printer. You can do either sublimation or hard surface transfer. So this one in particular is done through hard surface transfer, and I have and the tumbler that I showed you, this was done through sublimation. I also have this one right here. This mug here, kind of a more of a transparent looking mug. This is also done with sublimation. All right, so you can see on both sides here. All right, you can also do phone cases. So we have a phone case here. This was also done on sublimation using the wide toner transfer printer. So you can see that this can certainly be done with heat transfer as well with sublimation. And then last but not least, got this cutting board here that's decorated. This is hard surface transfer. So you can see that you can do this as well, right? So hard surface doesn't have to just be limited to ceramic or phone cases or things like that. It can be done with like wood and metal as well. So you can transfer as long as they can fit under a heat press and you're using the right paper, which is the hard surface transfer paper. You're able to kind of transfer on these. So these could be used as like home decor. They can be used for like gifts or just things to decorate around the house. So both on a more corporate business level, as well as more on a personalization level, you can use any of these for that. Okay, so let me see if people haven't had any questions or comments on those. So this person from YouTube says, I use sublimation, but with a twist. A lot of businesses use it as an easy cop out, though. No creativity. Yeah, so sublimation can certainly add on to your range of offerings, right? Not just solely for sublimation, but adding on to embroidery or other things that you're doing. So Kim Artman had a question here that's not related to what we're talking about, but just wanted to address it. The manual robot frame for shoes, is that compatible with EM1010? No, that's only compatible with the 15 needle machines, as our team has kind of answered down below. Yeah, no, unfortunately, only available, only compatible with 15 needles and up. Okay. All right. Some of the other things here. Let's see. So to give you guys some examples of some of these bundles. Um, so I mentioned about the kind of corporate bundle, right? You can have the button downs or polo shirts. You can have like even a branded notebook or a notepad. You can do that with hard surface transfer, right? So it doesn't have to be just mugs and stuff like that. Plus a coffee mug. So you kind of combine like embroidery on apparel with other kind of corporate style sort of items for like a corporate essentials package. You can also have like if you're catering to small businesses and they might have some apparel and decoration needs, you can have like a small business starter pack with like custom embroidered polo, a branded name tag, so you can even transfer onto like name tags, which is another hard surface item, and also like a branded tumbler, right, so that they can give out to their staff. For any small business. And then we also have an example here with like a team spirit package or team spirit bundle. You can have like an embroidered cap. Like think about maybe for a outgoing event, right? Like you're going somewhere, maybe like a sports event or some sort of team bonding event that people are going to, or just like a sports event in general. You can have a bundle for that with an embroidered hat, a sublimated water bottle, and then also like a DTF printed jersey, right? So you can have kind of a whole top to bottom decked out with custom hat, custom jersey, and also a water bottle. So just start thinking of different ways that you can kind of package them for different verticals and different needs, and that will help you kind of generate more revenue. Some of the kind of examples. So let's take the corporate example that I was showing you. If you break down the kind of profit margins for each of those items, they're very, very high, right? And if you bundle them together, you can offer your customer a slight discount than if they were to buy those items separately. Again, giving them an incentive to buy the bundle, get rid of the friction to decide what to buy, and you're in the process increasing your revenue because they wouldn't have otherwise ordered that from you had you not had that bundle. So, for example, an embroidered polo, the blank polo can cost like $6 to $7. You can easily sell a polo at retail for like $30, right? Depending on the type of polo that it has, but $30 on average. Some can be less expensive, some can be more expensive. Just that on the individual polo itself, you're looking at almost an 80% profit margin, 78% profit margin for that one polo shirt. For a name tag, the blank name tags cost like $2 at wholesale. You can sell them for $10 to $12 each. The profit is close to $10. You're also looking at an 80 to 83% profit margin for the name tag. And for a tumbler, a typical tumbler like this costs you $5 for the blank. You can sell them for $25, profit of $20 per tumbler, and doesn't take you a lot of time to make. Also an 80% profit margin. So you can see that there's a lot of profit margin per item. You can squeeze some of that profit margin just a little bit and bundle these things together, and you can sacrifice some of the profit margin per item, but overall you're increasing the overall revenue and therefore the overall dollar amount of profit that you have. So if we look at these three things, right? Selling them at retail, polo shirt costs you $30. The name tag, the polo shirt you will sell at $30. The name tag you will sell at $12. That's $42. And then the tumbler you sell at $25. That's $67. So if you package it all together, you can make a small business starter package, a starter bundle. If you were to sell the individual items, you would sell it at $67. You can easily, because the profit margins are so high, you can easily sell that bundle for like $49, under $50, and you'll still make a very sizable margin. I just kind of doing the simple math, probably still over 50-60% on your gross profit margin, right? Even if you discounted that bundle by slashing some of the prices. And that's a pretty hefty discount, going from $67 to $50. You're talking about, what is that? Over close to 25%. Close to a 25% discount by buying that bundle, and you eliminate all the friction on deciding what to get, and you just sell them the bundle for a 25% discount. You're still making a pretty big margin on that. So that's why it's beneficial to not just sell one item at a time, but sell multiple items by pairing things up that makes sense in the bundle for a particular audience or for a particular vertical. All right, I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions on that, feel free to chime in down below, and I'll be happy to answer some of those questions. And also, as part of our kind of monthly live stream, feel free to ask any questions, even if it's not related to this. And certainly, this kind of interactive session to get any of your questions answered. So alrighty then here said, I like to make bright color hats so family members can find each other at theme parks. No one gets lost. Also great for school field trips. Get to know the PTA in your area. Yeah, I mean, those are really great ideas, and certainly good tips for you to kind of decide, what are, start thinking about what are the type of items that people would need in certain situations. And your local school's, parent teacher association will definitely, those parent clubs will definitely have an idea of like what are the type of items that they might need. And you can cater to schools, you can cater to kind of families that are within schools, or even, field trips, right? Like as this person mentioned. Those are all great ideas to start piecing together bundles that can fit specific verticals and specific needs. Yeah, family reunion bundles. I mean, that's one of the most common things that people do, right? Like you go to a trip to Disney or somewhere there, you see a lot of people with like matching shirts. It's for that specific trip. They printed it for that trip. They're all decked out in like t-shirts and hats and everything. So you can make it like a family reunion bundle. Name it something cute or witty, and people that have that need or are going on a specific event or a trip, they just don't have to think about, oh, I need to order a t-shirt. Let me order a t-shirt. Let me order a hat. You have everything already included. It's like, hey, buy this family reunion, family trip bundle, and you have all of these things. and all they need to think about is what design to put on there, right? So you eliminate thinking about what garments to put and all of that, and that removing that friction will get you more transactions, and also it increases the average order value, as I mentioned. So that's a good idea there. So this here's a good question from our team here. What equipment would you recommend for someone that wants to experiment with bundling? Well, definition of bundling, you at least need two types of equipment. But to start out, I would say probably a small embroidery machine, and just a heat press with either white toner transfer printer, or a heat press with a vinyl cutter, right? So you can do heat transfer vinyl, or you can do sublimation and white toner transfer with a white toner transfer printer, and you can go either of those routes. But that's, I would say, probably the easiest way to start bundling things with embroidery and printing. So Roman here is joining late, missed a lot of key points. So this video is recorded and will be posted on YouTube, so you can watch it after. Um, but yeah, you can watch it after and get your questions answered now. So it's never too late. You can chime in your questions down below. Adam Martinez says, have you thought about setting up a network platform, a way to connect smaller shops to larger ones, so when big orders come in, they have a larger network to connect with? So yeah, so that's already something that we have. It's called Garmio. And one of the things on the platform that we're expanding is this ability to connect like a network of different shops, so you can kind of like, farm out your orders if you don't have the capacity to fulfill that order. Carrie Janice says, I do have a question about Deco Summit, but it can wait till the end. You can ask that now. I was going to talk about Deco Summit in just a little bit, but maybe this is a good segue to talk about that. So for those of you that don't know about Deco Summit, we do have that coming up this year. It's an annual summit that we host for kind of all apparel decorators in the industry coming together, kind of learning from each other, learning from us, get some hands-on training, get sitting on seminars and other things from industry experts. So it's a really a gathering of different industry experts and people in the industry to learn from each other. It's different than a typical trade show in that it's more about the education. You attend seminars, you attend classes, you attend stuff about digitizing, right? There's a slew of information about marketing, about sales, all related to the apparel decoration industry. So that's what we host annually, and this year it will be September 10th to 12th, right here in our headquarters in Miami, Florida. So that's something that a lot of people look forward to, and I believe last year we had close to 300 people. We're expecting right around that, if not more, this year, and it's really a 3-day immersive event to connect and network and learn from each other, and really get your questions answered about the decoration business, look at the latest technology of like what we have to offer, and get some training and get some questions answered, see what the machines are capable of, so that you take away kind of back to your shop, back to your business, and implement some of those items that you learned. So again, that's happening on September 10th to 12th. The tickets are on sale currently, and we're at the super early bird phase, which is the lowest price the tickets will ever be for this event. Right now, for general admission, it's $395 per ticket, and for VIP admission, it is $895 per ticket. The difference between general admission and VIP is that the VIP ticket, you get 2 classes of hands-on training. So on a machine that you select. So there's a scheduling app. Once you sign up, you can choose your slots of when you want the 2 sessions of hands-on training, and that is what's extra in the VIP ticket that you get. You also get a special invite to the VIP party, which is VIP only. So those are the two main differences. People really find some of the, if you're more of a hands-on person, you want to get that kind of hands-on training. It is more in the classroom style with a bunch of machines. Again, you get to pre-select which machine you want so that we can prepare that for you, and then you, along with several others, are on each machine and with an instructor to be able to kind of guide you and kind of almost like TAs, walking around the classroom to help assist you as the class goes on. So that's more hands-on, and you're able to learn a bit more about some of the technical details on that in those classes. I do want to also mention we have several add-ons, right, that I want to kind of talk about. We had this last year as well. We're adding more of these extra classes as well that people might want to attend. One of which is a luncheon that I will be hosting. So last year we had, I believe, like 25 people. This year we're expanding a little bit to, I believe it's 30 seats maximum. Is it 30? It doesn't say on there, but I think it's 30 seats maximum. Last year we had 25. And basically, it's a catered lunch. We're gonna, not only do you have a good lunch, but also we're gonna be talking about, pricing, growth, and kind of profitability in the custom apparel business. That's the topic for this year's luncheon. It's a kind of private luncheon, sign up only. The tickets are $295 each, and you spend about close to 2 hours with me in a room full of different people. And we talk all about business, how to scale your business, how to, pricing, growth, and kind of dive into a lot of numbers on what you should know, what you should look for in your business to make sure that you're profitable. Last year, I believe we talked about pricing. We focus a lot on pricing and how to make sure that your pricing is accurate. What's the method in which you price? And then the year before, I believe we talked about like a framework for how to scale your business, relating to how to get the right tools, how to get the right people, how to get the right processes. We talked a lot about that and the steps there. So this year is going to be combining a little bit about how to price and how to scale and making sure that you dive into your numbers, understanding the financials and the numbers of your business, what to look for so that you understand how to make the proper decisions in your business. All right. So that is a business luncheon that we'll be having. I believe that is on the first day of Deco Summit for lunch, and that is $295 each. We'll also be doing a mastering embroidery advanced hands-on training. So this is kind of, if you're a VIP ticket holder, you already get the two classes of hands-on training. There is, that can be kind of entry level to medium level. This advanced hands-on, it's more like it's very technical based. This is kind of more engaged on like troubleshooting, how you're looking at the internal components of the machine, what to look for when something goes wrong. Almost like kind kind of knowing the machine inside and out that you typically wouldn't get on a regular training. Certainly, you don't get that in kind of a regular training when you purchase a machine. That's more on the operations of the machine, right? Like you're really learning how to operate the machine, what buttons to press, and all of those things. And then the hands-on training at the event, if you're a VIP ticket holder, you get 2 classes of hands-on training on your machine. That's more on like, hey, how to do 3D puff, or how to hoop hats properly, how to look at like tension. So a little bit more in depth. And then this advanced hands-on training, mastering embroidery, we're talking about things like the reciprocator, like how to do your timing, what is needle bar depth, things that like, what are the maintenance areas that you need to look out for. So things that are beyond just operations and techniques. It's getting into the technical aspects of the maintenance, the technical aspects of the different components, how to calibrate them, what to look for, what controls what. So you really kind of dive deep. You almost kind of get I would say like a crash course on a technician training that our technicians would get here to understand how the machines work, so that you can really be equipped with like, oh, this is what to look for. Oh, when something goes wrong, this is what why I should look at these type of things. Those are the things that we don't have time to cover on a normal kind of like operations training. So we're offering, because we got feedback last year that some people were like, hey, I really want even more advanced training than this. How do I get access to that? So we're opening up that optional class as well. That's also going to be $295 for this advanced the advanced technical training on the embroidery machines. So if you're someone that's already kind of well into embroidery, you kind of already understand embroidery, this might be for you, where you want to really delve into like, let me understand how this machine works inside and out, how all the components tie together, things that our technicians would get trained on. Those are the kind of next level things that would be covered in this training. So if you're interested in that, we also have that going on. Both of these add-ons, you need to have a ticket in order to add these on, obviously. So you're not just kind of like coming to Miami just for the lunch or just for the technical training. You have to be a ticket holder, buy a ticket for Deco Summit, and then you can add these on as part of your ticket purchases. All right, last but not least, just a quick mention about recordings. Because we have, I believe, like 30 different classes going on every single day, throughout the day. It's impossible for you to be at all the classes all at once. So a lot of people find it very helpful to get the recordings for Deco Summit so they can view it after, right? Because you can have everything recorded. Even if you attended the class, it can serve as a refresher, or you can kind of, hey, I wasn't able to attend this class. Let me look at the recordings and take advantage of that. So the recordings is $195 if you purchase it before the event starts. Once the event starts, they go up quite significantly. They almost double in price once the event starts. So a lot of people get them before the event when they purchase their ticket, so they can add that on and have kind of the, make sure their bases are all covered and they get everything that they are looking for out of this experience. Okay, so those are the 3 things that are add-ons to Deco Summit. I'm just gonna quickly, before I jump into the questions, for those of you that kind of went over your head as to kind of what Deco Summit's about, and maybe this is the first time you're hearing about it, we're just going to play a quick kind of video showing you some of the past experiences of Deco Summit, so that for people that are joining for the first time, kind of have a feel for what Deco Summit is. You guys are here because you have challenges or questions that you want answers to.
Now, how many of you guys in this room know the differences between DTF versus DTG?
Because you only have one chance to make a first impression. Even if it costs more, so what? Price it up your price.
I want to tell that story because last year was my first year at Deco Summit. And I met this wonderful lady, Janelle Durham, from Louisville, Kentucky. I had no confidence confidence in turning on my Ricoma machine. Janelle helped me to start something that I never thought I could. And it has been an amazing year. 3, 2, 1.
I'm probably not going to be going out making big embroidery jobs, but I will start doing patches. Without coming here, I would have never turned my machine on. So there you go. One step at a time.
Deco Summit is very different than a typical trade show that we attend. It is truly a summit where everybody is here to network and learn. So Deco Summit, it really allows the attendees to get that one-on-one experience and learn from industry experts. And again, Ricoma does it very differently in that they're one of the only, if not the only, manufacturer does both equipment for embroidery and printing.
All right, so hopefully that gives you an idea of kind of the experience at Deco Summit, what it has to offer. I saw, as the video was playing, I scrolled through some of the questions. Most of them were answered by our team already, but I wanted to clarify a couple of things, right? So you got the GA and the VIP ticket. They are the lowest price that's going to be. You can see on the website what they will go up to and at what time. So you know, once it hits that date, we're increasing the price as the tickets sell out. But someone asked about the add-on, the add-on advanced hands-on training. You can get that add-on whether you're a GA or VIP ticket holder. So, but you need to have a ticket in order to kind of add that on. So that's something that you can consider. Also, the what was the other thing that someone asked? Oh, this person asked here, do you offer digitizing classes online? So we have online webinars on a weekly basis. I believe several times a week. If you sign up through your Ricoma customer portal, you can sign up for Chroma digitizing seminars. You know, we also are going to be offering that in person at Deco Summit. So there's gonna be like a classroom style. You each have your computer and you can follow along the instructions. Okay. All right. So if no other questions, feel free to chime in. We have a last couple of minutes here left, but feel free to chime in. If you have any other questions. I do see some questions on Instagram. Weren't there some questions before that got taken out? What was the... I only see one question on Instagram, but I thought I saw some other questions there before. Oh, okay. So this person on Instagram asks, if something breaks beyond my capabilities of repair, can someone from Ricoma come to repair? How would that work? So great question. So we do have a process here where we kind of, first need to troubleshoot what is not working. And we do that first through a phone call or many times through a video conference. So we kind of see kind of what the machine is doing and ask you some questions, kind of get some context as to what's going on. That helps our technicians better understand what are the symptoms, what needs to be fixed, and so on and so forth. Then if the issue is simple, we kind of, guide you through it. Oh, change the tension here, make sure it seems like you weren't hooping properly, whatever the case is, we can guide you through it and get get you back up and running. If it's something that's beyond your capabilities of repair, and we've deemed it that's like, yeah, this is something that probably a technician needs to handle. We do have a network of technicians all around the country, as well as in-house here at our offices, both here and in California, to be able to dispatch to locations should that be needed. That will be deemed on a case-by-case basis, obviously, and depending on kind of where you're at in your warranty, that could be covered free of charge, or maybe partially covered, depending on the warranty policy and what product you have and when you purchased it, and things of that nature. So the short answer to that is yes, we certainly do have the capabilities to send someone out to be able to fix anything that's needed. That's very different than a lot of other companies where you need to ship the machine back to them, or they only offer online support, right? So we go through online support first, because many times, 90+% of the time, the issue is so simple that it can get up and running very, very quickly, and without any kind of back and forth of scheduling and downtime. And the other 5 to 10% that's needs more of a hands-on fixing and troubleshooting, we have the capabilities to do that once it's deemed necessary. So that's certainly something that is available through your service department here at Ricoma. All right, so it looks like that's it for now. Those are all the questions that we have for now. So before we wrap up, I wanted to mention a couple of things. Obviously, we have our sales going on. If you kind of missed if you joined late and you missed the beginning of our conversation about some of the sales we have going on, we have the embroidery machine sales, free shipping up to $1,500. So make sure you take advantage of that. We also have the direct-to-garment printer sales. We're offering the free pre-treatment machine with the Vision DTG printer, so a $4,000 value there, as well as free shipping. And then for today's topic about the white toner transfer printer and the hard surface transfers, our white toner transfer and DTF package starts at $44.95, and you get the heat press, that's close to $1,000, and you get the transfer paper for garments, you get the hard surface transfer paper, as well as free shipping on those. So quite a lot of value in that as well. So if you want to take advantage of any of that, make sure you check out the links that my team has put down in the comment section below, and get in touch with one of the product specialists to take advantage of the March Madness promo before this ends, all right? It does end on March 31st. Okay, and as I mentioned, with Deco Summit, tickets are on sale now. They do go up April 30th, so you kind of want to see if you want to take advantage of that before ticket prices go up. Okay, with that said, I believe we already sold close to like 70, 80 tickets just from the pre-sale that we had last year, and then some of the sales that we had this year. So tickets are going to sell out. We only have capacity for about 400 people. So make sure that if you're looking to get in, getting at the earliest, the super early bird, so that you get the best deal. Keep an eye out for any kind of flash sales or anything that we have going on to save money that way. All right. With that said, we do have a giveaway that I wanted to mention. I think we already mentioned it in the chat that we'll be giving away one general admission ticket to Deco Summit. So for those of you that want to attend Deco Summit, this might be a good chance to see if you are the winner of the giveaway. The giveaway is for one general admission ticket. You can always upgrade that to VIP and just contact us afterwards if you want to do that. But it will be for one general admission ticket, and perhaps you can give that to your friend, or family or your spouse to join you on the trip if you already have purchased your ticket. And if you aren't the winner, you can always get the ticket at the discounted price on the website. All right. So with that said, we're gonna give away one Deco Summit ticket Yeah, type Deco down below in the comments to enter the giveaway. So if you're here, make sure you type in Deco down below. Yeah, and as one of our team has already said, yeah, type Deco down below. But also here, half the VIP tickets are already sold out. So so we're only in the we're like 6 months away from the event, and you know half the VIP has already been sold out. So make sure you take advantage of the latest and greatest prices here. All right, type Deco down below in any comments, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, to enter the giveaway. Want to make sure that we're giving away to someone that is here, and not someone that just kind of putting the live on the background and not really there. And while you guys type Deco, this Janet has a question here. Do you offer places to stay? So we do have a hotel block that's on our site, decosummit.com. The hotel stay and kind of transportation, airfare, you will be responsible for that. We don't offer that. As you can imagine, people come in from different places, so it's impossible for us to make your arrangements for you, since we're not like a travel agency. But we do have a room block at a designated hotel that's close by to the event. We will be providing shuttle buses for free to and from the hotel to the event, because the event is at our office, and then the hotel is like a short ride away. And we have the room blocks there at a discounted rate, so that you can get a pretty good room rate using our room block on the website. Okay, so I hope that answers that. Okay, all right. We should just pick one randomly. So I'm just gonna scroll through these comments, and then I'm just gonna pick one that has already mentioned Deco. All right, so I'll give probably say 20 more seconds for people to type in Deco if you haven't typed it in already, and I'm just gonna pick randomly from this list of people that have mentioned Deco. This person says it's a great rate at a fantastic hotel. Thank you, Carol. Okay, so in terms of the giveaway winner, let's see here. I'm just gonna bring up on the screen, click a random comment and bring it up on the screen here. So it's gonna be Kim Artman. Kim Artman, you commented Deco. Kim Artman's gonna be the winner of the general admission ticket. Kim, congrats, and thank you for being a part of this live stream. Our team will contact you to give you the code to redeem your Deco Summit ticket. So we'll be reaching out to you. Make sure you kind of keep an eye out for your messages to get them that information. All right, so they can connect with you and get you the code. All right, for the rest of you that wasn't able to win, join our live again next month. We'll be doing another giveaway. But in the meantime, if you are looking to join Deco Summit before the prices go up, April 30th, make sure you buy the tickets online at decosummit.com. All right. Can we just put that on the website there? Make sure you go to decosummit.com. Star that, pin that. All right, cool. Okay, so decosummit.com. Make sure you go there to check out the ticket prices. They do go up on April 30th. Thank you guys so much for joining this live stream. Hopefully you got a lot of value out of that. And hope to see you, some of you guys at Deco Summit. I probably have met some of you on this live stream at Deco Summit. But if you're new for the first time, come check it out. It's going to be at our new facility here in Miami, Florida, in our office. So it's going to be a really fun time. So looking forward to seeing some of you guys there. And talk to you guys next month on another live stream.
Right? And that's what you guys are here for, right? You guys are here because you have challenges or questions that you want answers to.
Because you only have one chance to make a first impression.
Deco Summit is very different than a typical trade show that we attend. Everybody is here to network and learn.
Here at Deco Summit, I'm honored to be one of the speakers. I was talking about how to grow your business and find customers, and then I get to be a student. So I've been in some hands-on embroidery. I'm obsessed.
If you've never been to Deco Summit, I would tell you definitely need to get out here. If you're on the fence whether or not to get an embroidery machine, I think that this would be a good experience. You get hands-on training. You meet a lot of people that are already in the industry.
Without coming here, I would have never turned my machine on. So
there you go. One step at a time.
Challenges, right? And that's what you guys are here for, right? You guys are here because you have challenges or questions that you want answers to.
Because you only have one chance to make a first impression.